Well, true conversation in my house. What cleaning supplies are you going to use? And most importantly, are you sure that's safe? That's something that so many people give thought to. And today we want to introduce you to a product that will maybe help rest your family's concerns. We're talking about Granite Gold and get to welcome back our friend Lou to the show today. Good morning, Lou. How have you been?
I'm doing great. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm really excited to talk about this because this is a concern. Here's what I want to clean with because I know it works and we've used it for years, but is it safe? How can you merge the two worlds together? And before we even dive into that, speaking of families, you want also to support a family company. And I know that's what you've got when it comes to Granite Gold.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's a third generation family of stone care installers and fabricators. And so these folks have been installing countertops for the past 20 years. And what happened way back when is when you get a countertop installed, they'd come in and hand you a bottle of something and say, just use this to clean it. And you go, what do I use when I'm done with that? And they say, I'll send you some more. Well, they developed their own line called Granite Gold, and they make a daily cleaner, which is pH balanced, which is not going to harm the surface. You can use it on granite. You can use it on marble. You can even use it on quartz, although they do make a product called Quartz Bright. They have not only a sealer, but a polish as well. And so for the daily cleaning, you're going to use that instead of harsh household cleaners that can actually etch the surface of the countertop. You see, the etching is where you take that finish off the top, and there's not much you can do. And you can use a paper towel or a microfiber towel, whatever it might be. Then the sealer is something you should probably do once a year. Kids with grape juice, red wine, anything that could stain it, olive oil. This you apply, you work in kind of a 3-foot area, and it provides a barrier so that those stains don't sink in. And then finally, the polish is what retains that luster on top of that surface. And so I don't want people using regular household cleaners on these very expensive surfaces that we've invested in our homes.
And you know what, Lou? I mean, sometimes even getting the natural stone countertops, there can be some hesitation, if you will, because you do want to preserve it. So I like that you're able to keep it easy. You even just spaced it out right there nicely. But what about that go-to cleaner that you can have under the sink in the bathrooms and all over the house? Do you have one for those that families can rest easy?
Yep. So the Granite Gold family of products now has a Micro Gold family of products. And so they just created an all-purpose cleaner that will kill 99.9% of the bacteria. You can apply this to any non-porous hard surface. Their multi-action disinfectant antimicrobial spray, which you're seeing right here, actually has this layer, this bonding that goes over the top, and what it's called is a Cyquat antimicrobial. It's like these little swords that stick up from the surface that will separate and kill the bacteria. And so it's really kind of the added benefit of using a cleaner that is safe on all these surfaces, will not damage it, but then with the residual value, it means that you don't have to be as diligent about cleaning it. But ultimately, with those regular household cleaners, the concern is that it can damage some of the surfaces. And with the idea of them being in this stone and hard surface business for all these years, the family, they develop these products that are really low on the toxicity level, safe for the family to use, and gives you the results you're looking for.
Well, and that long-lasting protection that you just mentioned too. I mean, that's something that, rest assured, you put the money into it, you want to make sure that it lasts. Hey, really quickly though, I don't know about you, but I feel like everybody is in this boat during this time. I'm always about the antibacterial, and then it dries out the hands. I mean, all of this talk about antibacterial, that's where my mind goes. And you have a product for that as well.
They do. They have a waterless soap that is not alcohol-based, and it has a moisturizer built in. I think so much of that antibacterial that we're using, it's so harsh on your hands. And this waterless hand soap that they created is a foaming soap. You can leave it in the car, you can leave it in the gym bag, you can leave it in the purse, and it moisturizes your hands, but also kills, as the 99.9% of the bacteria. We've learned a lot the past year and a half, and I think that if we continue to try and keep things as clean, as safe as possible, we'll all benefit from it as we get through this crazy year and a half that we've been through.
And you know, when you were talking about purse, true story, I always have to have like the bottle of hand lotion right beside in my
Right.
purse, the antibacterial. This
Right.
way you don't.
Exactly.
Hey, Lou, we appreciate you joining us. We want to make sure and share the website one last time. It's on the bottom of the screen there. That's where you can go for more information. And anybody that has a Mr. Fix-It box in the background, that means you got to listen to them, right, Lou?
You know what? It's full of dog treats.
Did not expect that. Take care, Lou.